Incoming mission critical message.
This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed when
Landing gear retracted.
Left the no-fire zone. What if I do this? Does that help at all? What if I do this? Does that help at all? Okay, I think I found the problem. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I found the problem. Sorry about that. Now the question is, can I hear the game? All right. It doesn't look like I can. Well, that just blows. Okay. Yeah, it's working, kind of. Here's the situation. So, I've been struggling with the perfection on the audio. I know that it's been working, but it hasn't been working the way I want it to work. So I thought, alright, I'll go all brand. I'll go get the PS4 headphones and try to go down the product lane of their solution of how things should be working. They sound fantastic. The reception is beautiful. The microphone in them is crap. And so I've been trying to figure out how to be able to use my microphone, which sounds great, and use their headset. You'd think it'd be a simple setting. Set one to microphone input, set the other to headphone output. Done deal. No, you're not allowed to do that. If you plug in the headphones in any way, the way that they're supposed to be plugged into, you have to use our mic. If you try to toggle to another microphone, it says, okay, well, you can't use the headphones then. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll try to trick it. I'll put my old solution of my microphone back the way that it was, but I'll just plug in a cord to my mixer to be able to use the headphones portion. That way it's not actually talking to the PS4, but I'm using the headphones that I want to sound. Okay, well, if I push a button on my mixer that lets me hear the game, guess what? It doesn't let me use my own mic. But if I toggle that button off, I can use this mic like I am right now, but now I can't hear the game. I cannot win. I cannot win. My other solution, which works, but it's a Bluetooth solution, and so it's going over Bluetooth reception, and that's not the greatest either. So I'm a little beside myself right now. I can't seem to get the best of all worlds, and I don't know how people on YouTube are doing it. I'm clearly spending all the monies that I need to spend. I thought I was anyway. But, you get somebody like Obsidian Ant, forget about the video production, just the sound. I mean, yeah, he's got a great voice, but the sound, or somebody else who's Iceman, who runs chats and guests on his game all the time. I don't know how he gets it to sound so good. All my stuff just sounds like crap. So, what was going to be a test of audio while I ran some missions is just now a failure. I'm sure you're hearing the game as I'm doing things. It probably sounds great on the viewer end. I can't hear the game at all. Right now the game is completely dead to me sound-wise. And if I do anything to try to hear it, it comes over my microphone. That's the whole point, is that I don't want my microphone capturing the sounds that I'm hearing. I just want to be able to hear them in my headphones so that I can respond to the game correctly. Sound cues are very important. Yeah. And while I was in here, I was just trying to find the nav point for the system. I can't even find that. It's not here. like I gotta go all the way to the star. The center, the toggle A star to get to the nav point. What? That's just weird. Alright, we'll do that. Alright. So I'm playing completely audio blind at the moment, which is just really odd. Really, really odd. Don't know how to fix this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Trying to think while I'm playing here.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, I can sit here and I can toggle a button. That's the other thing, is that I don't know if you can hear that cutting in or out when I toggle, but to me, at my end, when I toggle this button, I can hear the game and I can hear myself talk. But apparently, I just had a whole sentence there while I pushed that button in and you didn't even hear it. Ugh. It feels like it's working, but it isn't working. I did that whole first part of this video with, I thought it was working because it sounded like it was working. But apparently there was no audio on your end of me. Sound troubles. Yeah. Anyway, what have I been up to? Let's just get to like the social part of this whole thing. New schedule at work. I'm going to be doing overnights, but right now I'm in the middle of what would be my weekend. So Thursday nights and Friday nights are going to be open, which means I'll be able to get on here and do some more videos. And then my 5-day work week will happen Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, overnights. So I'm getting off work at like 7 in the morning. It's a little bit chaos in the house, but it's just me and the pets. So they'll get used to it, they'll adjust. And I'll be able to plan some stuff, so that'll be cool. Oh, now that I'm over here, maybe I can I find, there's nav beacon. Okay, now we're in business. Wish I could hear it. Crazy. Yeah, so things might change here on the channel a little bit. I mean, I'll always have room for Elite Dangerous. That's not going to go away, especially with the next iteration patch, whatever is coming by the end of the month, for all platforms. I'll be in on that. Thargoids, right? But yeah, maybe I can make plans for some other stuff. I've got some friends outside of the video game realms that really want me to come back to Dungeons and Dragons, which I've DM'd for a number of years, but my schedule prevented me from keeping a regular game going. So I may be going back to that as well. I would like to try to put some of it online, but of course that's dependent on the group. In the meantime, what will happen is I'll start using Discord a little bit more, and that's just for making announcements, planning things out. I do have Twitter, I have a webpage, I have all that kind of stuff, but I'm just finding Discord's kind of old news now. But people that do use it swear by it. Beacon, where you at? Just buzzed right by you. There you are. There's this planet that I'm supposed to scan at. Kind of dumb that I got to come all the way out here. I just couldn't honk for it. But alright, there it is. C1. Alright. I hope this sounds cool in the stream. It sounds, I can't it's so weird. Alright.
Ready to engage.
There we go.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, we know that. Alright. On our way. welcome back, Pucker. I just did a whole like narrative about what's been going on here, so apologize if I don't go back to that. Basically, long story short, TLDR. I can't hear the game while I'm playing. I'm sure you can hear it as I'm playing, and hopefully the sound of both me and the game are coming through pretty good. But my current audio solution is not coming through for me. It's not really necessary, but all the sounds to play by, you know it's like if you were to sit there and play your game but with the volume off, it wouldn't quite be the same. So, yeah, I've been trying to avoid getting other pieces of equipment in my house. I've already got a sprawling tangle of mess here. But I'm thinking, because my monitor, which is like a 42-inch flat screen, doesn't have a Bluetooth solution built into it. Doesn't have any. It's basically a built-in speaker, and that's it. I have to get myself a sound bar, which will give me other inputs. Yeah. I'm glad it's coming out your end fine. I just wish I could enjoy it the same way. Sound Elite is another controller. Sound Elite on PC is another controller, because it's all the same thing on PS4. Like I said, I went into sort of the details of it all. Basically, it's none of the sound solutions that I've been working on in the last month have been exactly the way I've wanted them. It's always been something to concede, and it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Oh, right, yes. I may have told the story in an old stream, but I'll repeat it again. Back in the early 90s, when everything was still in its first generation, a bunch of my friends and I wanted to be game developers, but we didn't know. Nobody had any real education. We were just gonna, hit the ground running and learn as we go. Oh, sorry about that. 1 second here. All sorts of sound problems. 1 second. Okay, I can't promise that's not going to happen again. Where was I? Game developing, yes. Anyway, so I volunteered to be in charge of sound design and capture. And I was already going to broadcast school at the time, so I had access to a lot of tools. Anyway, I got into an argument with the guy that was going to be lead graphics. It was about money. And he was pretty adamant that all the money, the majority of the share of any money that was put together should go to graphics, because we need to compete in the graphics game. And I said, I think our demo game was Mech Warrior at the time. And the storyboard on Mech Warrior was just fantastic, and the intro video was brilliant for 1990s graphics, right? And I said, all right, let's take a look at that. And he's going on about how this particular mode of graphics and this particular kind of design and blah blah blah. We're watching the thing. I said, okay, let me really zero in on what you're saying here. I'm going to turn the speakers off, and we'll watch that again. We did, and lights, flashing lights, basically pretty flashing lights. And we got to the end of it, and I said, how much about what you just watched, can you reiterate? Tell me about what's going on there. Well, you know, it's a game about this. No. Don't describe the game to me. Tell me what you picked up from the images you saw. What was going on there? There's some fighters. There's some things you can tell by the decals. And these. Okay, fine. Sketchy, right? Let's watch it again. I rewound it. And then I turned the monitor off. And I turned the speakers up. We listened to the beginning of that game. And you knew exactly what was going on. And the team leader and another person we brought in from the outside who'd actually had some experience were both like, yes, you've made your point, and that point does stick a lot well. We need really decent sound. So I felt really good about that. Sound is important. Sound is so important that people forget how important sound is. So that is why I'm over here lamenting that I can't hear anything that's happening here. But at least I'm almost there. So, always been a sound enthusiast all these years. So I really do appreciate in movies and in television, and I'm always about that, everything between choices made as to what to play or the Foley work or everything. It's always something else. That's why I get so picky. Yeah, absolutely. It's we already know that, music is chosen to start to try to force the mood or whatever like that. And really good ones are ones that you enjoy, but you don't think about. And it's such a small, don't go too fast. It's when you realize, gosh, this music is really getting me. And you're, when did that start? That's the great sensation. It's the ones that, you can hear start up and you're like, oh, here we go. That aren't the greatest choices, or at least people don't necessarily notice. For all that, you'd think I'd have excellent sound equipment and excellent choices. It's not so much about the receiver reception, so much as it's about the production. Okay. Should be getting... Not there yet. Not close enough yet. I'm wondering if it's going to be on this side of the planet or the next. Is that it? That's not it. Oh, that wasn't it. Is this it? That's it. Okay. Good. At least it's on this side of the planet. Well, this is too bad too, because sometimes these these surf missions, sometimes the planet noise actually sounds near the planet, especially when you're running the SRV. Really fun.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm wondering here. I'm gonna try this. When I'm not speaking, I'm gonna toggle and see if it makes any difference. I just gotta remember to toggle back. Yeah, see that whole descending sound that's happening right now? Can't hear it when I'm talking. Kind of bummer.
Incoming mission critical message.
How many times I've bounced off the planet coming in too hot. I've got to remember to slow down when those things come out. Here we go. All right. You know what? It's still, like I said, when I come in too hot like that, it's kind of scary for me because I'm thinking, am I going to destroy my ship? They do feel a little bit more routine now, though. I've been recently watching, what's that one channel? Strange Worlds? Is that the one? Where the guy's doing like the real long haul through. I just picked up on that this morning and watched like 6 of the episodes. And yeah, again, I marvel at the camera work and the editing. It's really, really good. I still want to know how they do some of their shots that doesn't take forever to set up.
Landing gear deployed.
Dang it, I couldn't switch back fast enough to be like, which I was just doing. Trying not to bounce off the planet like I just did. One second. Yeah, switching back and forth is... Yeah, it's got it, because if there's just the one camera in this game, this one here, this camera here, that's got to take forever to get, oh, who's that? That's crazy. To get it set up and then fly through. Like, how do you... What? If there are other camera bots, which I kind of suspected there were, it's still a matter of you're not watching your cockpit, you're not watching your HUD. So then you're, setting this up. Gonna put the camera here, and then, oh, sorry. I really don't know what he's on about. Weston, no. It might be dinner time. Anyway, yeah, it's just too crazy. I really don't know how it's done. I need to get down here and deploy that. All right.
Incoming.
This has been my my default approach to this kind of mission lately has been get out here and then dismiss the ship, which I really want to watch as it takes off. There he goes. Where do you go? Where do you... just takes off into like orbit. Multi-crew, interesting. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I hadn't thought about that. I haven't had a lot of experience with multi-crew. I found myself in the multi-crew mode once by accident. I'm not sure, I wasn't hit a button or something like that. But yeah, okay. Yeah, that could, if somebody else's pilot. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But on the Strange World show, they've got 2 different ships, 2 different pilots too. I wonder how that's... Again, more questions than answers. Just a really good program. If you haven't watched it, I know Obsidian Ant did some voiceover on it. I think he mentioned it in his last 3303 video, so there's links there. But that's how he got me. I'm like, all right, woo, go check it out. And then You know, they're like 12 to 20 minutes a piece. So it didn't take me long this morning to get through. There's only been like 9 of them. I think I'm up to 7. Defense bridge. Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Hang on. Am I going to be shot at? No, I'm being shot at. What? Wait. Wait. Oh, goodness. Not having sound really hurts right now. Hang on. I've got myself all confused now because I'm having to toggle between mic and game. So I think I'm safe for the second, but I apparently have got to do this without screwing it up. Okay. I had to remember. In the tension of figuring this situation out, I forgot whether I was being heard or not. Okay. So what do I do now? I have to. In the wrong view? Okay, I'm working 2 different problems in my head at the same time: the sound problem and the game problem. How do I... Okay, so I can't target the info link because I'm not close enough. This is a different I've never had this situation. I normally just drive up and scan the thing and leave. So... yeah, let me go back to where I can hear things. I'll be back. I'll figure it out. Okay. I had to figure out how I was going to do that. I was still being shot at. Okay, where the heck's my ship? Contacts. That's an outcrop. I'm still being shot at. There we are. Okay. Why don't you come land near me? I don't want to go up there now. Okay, apparently I got what I came for, which is good. There it is. Where are you going? Shoot the outcrop and get the materials. Over here? Oh. Hang on, going back to sound.
Handbrake is on.
Okay, I've never picked anything up from the surface before. So is there the regular scoop command? Deployed. Okay. I think I've got a scoop now. Target. Drive. Okay, that seemed to work. Okay, somehow I'm doing it. Target. No. Target. Scoop. Okay, I guess I got them. Crazy. I think I did it blindly. But, oh, that's handbrake. Cargo scoop. Okay. I think that's all of them. Where's my ship at? They're gonna run for it. Go, go, go. Don't hit rocks. Oh God! Oh, I need to hear the click. That's how I know I can park. I've come to depend on that click sound. If I'm not hearing the click, anyway, I'm in. That's all that matters.
Mothership under attack. Under attack.
All right, let's get the heck out of here. Do my favorite kind of speedy exit.
Landing gear.
Bam. Oh, shield's offline. Go, go, go. Being shot at. Dang it. Go.
Cannot comply.
Oh, hard points are deployed. Get him going. Go, go. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
I didn't hear any of that.
1.
I have to go back and watch it. Oh, my dog. It is technically past his normal dinner time. I went over too long trying to suss out all these sound problems. So, I'll get myself into Super Cruise here and turn this mission in. We'll call it a good test. Again, it's not perfect on my end, but it probably sounds great at the other end, which is really all that matters. What was it going to be? I'm going back to the clean gateway, I think. That dog is growling here. 1 second. Name for a Corvette. Give me a second here. I want to pull up the website and actually look at one real quick. Because nope. What's the name of that website? Dang it. There it is. Got it. Oh man. So have to do Google image search. Okay, so I guess the next question is, were you thinking of having it named after a person? Oh, lovely. Why am I wanted? Oh, because I hit that. Thank you. I'll probably get interdicted here somewhere along the way. What are some of your other names? Not that it really matters, but... And do you use a prefix? Like, now that I'm associated with Radio Sidewinder crew, I use RSC. As you notice, the RSC Causal Flux is the ship I'm in. Oh, okay. What is... well... feel like a federal Corvette, that's a capital ship, right? I mean, that's you're rolling up in some place like that. People need to know you mean business. It's a nice looking ship. Huh. Still giving it some, still giving it some thought here. So I'm waiting to be. Maybe nobody will try to jump me here. It must be this materials I got. Oh, I never did deliver those fruits and vegetables. I suppose I should be doing that. That goes over here. Wolf 3, sorry, Wolf 5-6. 5-6-1. Let's change course.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, I realized I was going so fast. I'm going to blow by this guy. Spin around. Here we go. Oops. I was busy thinking about the name for your ship. And you know what? It might be too bit on the nose, but yeah, I said it. It's something that, like, when it rolls up, it means business. You know, in the U.S. we call it Shark Tank, but the original British version is Dragon's Den, and I kind of feel like that's pretty good, right? Because if you show up in the Dragon's Den, you mean business. Loop of shame. Nice. Oh, this planet actually has a texture. It's not just a potato. I wish the textured planets actually could be landed on. That would be cool. So that's one option, Dragon's Den. Although, chumming for sharks, It's not also not another bad one, or sort of the nod to the Shark Tank idea. Ford Corvette, got it. I see what you go for now. Let's see. Oop. Again, I was looking away. Here we go. This is round 3. Come back. There we go. Now I can safely look away while I auto-dodge. I think I broke my Facebook, or my Google. Come on, Google.
Landing gear deployed.
Wow, just having no luck here.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So I don't know cars in terms of like Henry Ford being a car manufacturer, but everything that I'm coming up with for Corvette is referencing Chevrolet. Also called the Stingray. Chevrolet General Motors. Sorry, I got wrapped up in Wikipedia there. Let me turn this mission in real quick. Ooh, look at the damage on that. Oh, fix that. Oop, commodities market. Mission board. Alright. Okay, cool. Now I guess we can head back.
Released. Engines engaged.
You know, I probably won't ditch the docking computer just because of my play style. And once I get it, sort of set up to dock, I can get up and go do things with the time. I don't have to sit in front of the game. Just my play style. I'll get up and do something for the dog, or I'll, take care of something, whatever like that. And I think it's just because of the privilege of having it on PS4. A lot of the other control scheme that I don't have to deal with, even though I really love using keyboard and joystick. I've just, because I do so much live streaming, have stuck with the platform of the PS4. So no, I probably won't. I don't like the way manual landings look. I enjoy doing them. They're fun. There certainly is fun there, but in terms of the visual styling there, I think they look horrible. I think the only people that can do them well and enjoy doing them well or get anything out of it. I cherish being able to go, all right, it's set, and forget, and walk away. No worries. Ooh, not looking. Too close.
Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
What I'm doing.
Under attack. Fuel scooping complete. Module malfunction.
Cargo hatch malfunction. Well, can I lose my cargo? Yep.
Module malfunction.
Oh no, I delivered that one. Never mind. Oh, no, here we go again. No promises that he isn't going to just light up here in a minute. Alright, we're going to give this another shot. We haven't done a manual landing in a long time, so since we're wrapping things up, we'll give one another shot here, see if I've gotten any good at it. Alright, I'm going to need sound for this, so I'll be right back.
X-ray Echo, November. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I've gone in, requested my landing, deployed my landing gear. Now I'm waiting for myself to kind of want to force it, and I want to try to like kind of swing around, just kind of pull in.
Warning. Restrict speed and be aware of oncoming traffic.
Alright. Oh, don't get in my way.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
Slow down a bit. It's looking good. Alright, we're gonna pull up. Oh, going way too fast. No, don't. The hard points out. That's backwards. This is where I get in trouble. All the wrong buttons. Forward. Landing pad 7. Where are you? There you are. Alright.
We would advise pilots to please show consideration to fellow visitors. Slow down, and maintain a reasonable distance from other ships inside this line. We extend a warm welcome to new arrivals at this facility and wish a safe journey to departures. This is a flight regulations reminder. Please delete
I'm gonna take it baby slow.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay. Access to public bay facilities requires flight control authorization. Please submit a request to
Bam. Nailed it. I just had to think back to my old flight simulator days, which was just like do everything in minor baby steps. All right, and on that bombshell, we're going to call it a night. Thanks again for hanging out with me, Thudpucker. And anybody else who comes back on the DVR, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and then you can hit the notification bell to let you know when I come online. Which again, I'm hoping with the new schedule will be a lot more regular. I don't know if we're going to have a full schedule, but at least regular appearances, and up across all the games that I play. And everyone have a good night. We'll talk to you next time. Fly safe, Commanders. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.